Hi, my name is Ali Aladina. I make videos about Ayurveda, yoga, and holistic health. In this video, we're going to talk about Agni, which is a core concept of Ayurveda. Ayurveda is Indian traditional medicine. It is a history spanning more than 5,000 years. And if you're someone who is interested in trying to live your best life, you want to get more out of life, you want to live more happy, you want to live more healthy, you want to have high energy, then Ayurveda is something that you should pay attention to and take an interest in. And today's talk is all about Agni, which is digestive fire. Do you have a fire in your belly? Do you have a fire in your mind? Are you running on full steam, full energy? Well, this video is a discussion about your digestive fire and why it's so important to your health. So let's start. What is Agni? Agni is your digestive fire. Agni means fire. It's a Sanskrit word for fire. But generally, it's translated in Ayurveda as digestive fire. It's the ability to convert food and information into energy and inspiration. I mention both food and information because there are actually two types of Agni. There is the physical Agni. That is the Agni that you need to digest food when it enters your stomach. That is the Agni that your skin produces or has within it to digest any oil that you put on the skin. So there is digestion at a physical level. It's within the stomach, it's on your feet, it's on your skin. That ability to physically digest food is called Agni, the ability to convert food into energy. And then there is another type of Agni, which is the more important Agni actually. It's the mental Agni. Mental Agni is really intelligence. It's the ability to convert information, into energy. It's the ability to process the past, and it's the ability to interpret and anticipate the future. This notion of intelligence can be found in many of the great religions of the world, but in the language of Sanskrit, it is called Agni. And we are going to talk about why Agni is so important. So there is physical Agni, there is mental Agni, and mental Agni is really about how we retrieve information, how we store information, how we convert information, and how we utilize information really for our own benefit, for the service of others, and convert that information into energy and manifest our thoughts, our dreams, our ambitions. That is Agni. Why does Agni matter? Well, in Ayurveda, Agni is the absolute key to health, whether we're talking about physical Agni or mental Agni. And think about it quite logically. If you have strong physical Agni, that means you have strong digestion. The strength of your digestion directly determines how you utilize the energy that you get in food. Are you maximizing the absorption of the nutrients that's in your food? That is a function of Agni. So Agni in Ayurveda is one of the core areas of focus. When you go to an Ayurveda resort or a health resort that's focused on Ayurvedic treatment, one of the main tasks of the doctor is to figure out how to strengthen your Agni, how to kindle your Agni, how to enable your body to digest food optimally and minimize the production of toxins. When Agni is not functioning properly, it produces toxins. And this is a very important statement. When Agni is not functioning properly, it produces, or rather it increases, the likeliness and the accumulation of toxicity in the body. Toxicity can also arise in the mind as a result of poor mental Agni. So Agni is essential when it comes to health. Proper functioning physical Agni and properly functioning mental Agni. How do you gauge whether your Agni is functioning properly? Well, in a physical sense, your skin color, the brightness and luminosity of your skin says a lot about your Agni. Your eye color, whether your eye color is white, that says a lot about your Agni, whether your eyes are bright. Your tongue, is it pink in the morning when you wake up, or is it coated with a white, thick cream on it? When you don't wear deodorant for half a day, do you really smell really awfully? And does it stink that you have to go take a shower? Or can you go an entire day without deodorant, play outside, and do all your regular activities, and when you take a whiff of your armpit, there's no smell? If there is a smell, you have a lot of toxins in the body, and Agni is impaired. But if you are clean, there is no smell, or there is a very mild smell, and it's not irritating. So Agni can be determined in many different ways. In terms of mental Agni, what is your emotional state? Are you feeling sad quite often? Do you develop anxiety about different issues? Do you fear the future? Do you fear the present? Are you possessed by fear? Do you have a great deal of anger? Do you feel fatigue often? Do you burn out easily? There are many, many signs of weak mental Agni, and most of it relates to energy. When we have strong Agni, we have the ability to digest the past. We have the ability to deploy information that is stored in our memory and utilize it for good purpose. So the ability to store information correctly, retrieve information, deploy information, apply knowledge, apply wisdom, that is all a function of Agni. So it's one of the most important concepts in Ayurveda. And finally, how do you fix Agni if it is imbalanced? If Agni is imbalanced, we have to first detect, is it a physical imbalance? Is it a mental imbalance? And in general, the mental informs the physical. The state of one's mind, of the mentality of an individual, informs physical Agni. Now, there may be reasons why physical Agni is impaired. For example, if you have a back problem, you have scoliosis, you have what chiropractors call subluxation, you have a pinched nerve, you maybe have certain genetic predispositions, you may have various issues. But ultimately, Agni is a function of the mind. Get the mind right, you'll get your grind right. It's really boils down to that. Our mental state determines a lot about our health. And so the starting point for a physical healing is to rebalance the mental Agni. And how do you develop strong mental Agni? Well, you have to look at your food. When I say food, your mental food. What are you feeding your mind every day? Are you feeding your mind content that is inspirational, that is empowering, that is useful, that gives you new ideas, gives you new insights, that helps you digest the past? If you've made certain mistakes, you have certain regrets, you have certain sadnesses, you have certain things that you would like to undo, but you don't know how to undo it. The only way is to develop strong Agni. And the way to develop strong Agni is to change what we feed the mind. And also to practice yoga, pranayama. There is a saying among certain Buddhists that the breath sweeps the mind. So one of the ways to clean the mind is simply through conscious breathing techniques. But when we are conscious of our physical limitations and the ways that our physical Agni is impaired, we feel fatigue, we feel lethargic, we feel bloated after a meal, we feel like we're falling asleep after a lunch, or any meal for that matter. We don't feel like getting out of bed in the morning. We stink. We have a tongue that's coated with white, guck right after we wake up. When these things are present, then the thing to do is to go for a detox. I say go for a detox. Don't just do a detox at home. Yes, there are various methods to detox at home, and many of my videos are about detoxing at home. But if you really want to initiate transformation, one of the ways to initiate transformation is to go for an Ayurvedic detox, to go for a structured program that will clean your body on the inside and out. And that's ultimately what it's about. Once you clean the body on the inside and out, you will feel better. And as you start to feel better, your mental Agni will change. So sometimes the physical process has to lead the mental process in order for the mental process to kick in and then to fix the physical process. It's a two-way street. Ayurveda is about regulating the opposites: mental, physical, physical, mental. So that's what I'd like to leave you with today. Look at your Agni, look at your mental state, look at your physical state. What's it telling you? What's it telling you about the strength of your digestive fire? Are you feeling that you're living your best life? And if you're not, well, it's time to strengthen your Agni. Thanks for watching, and if you like this video, do share it with others. Do subscribe to my YouTube channel, Ayur Rooms, and do check out our website, ayurrooms.in. We have a number of very cool resorts, very cool packages that we've just put up. Thanks very much for watching.